Angeline, did you come here of your own free will to bind yourself forever in the love and service of your husband?
Yes, Father.
Ian, did you come here of your own free will to bind yourself forever in the love and service of your wife?
Yes, Father.
Grant us, O Lord, to be one heart and one soul, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part.
Everything is God's plan. Hindi aksidente ang pagkakasama ninyo. Even your past, even your present, everything is part and parcel of God's plan.
I'm Maddie, I'm a maid of honor, and I first met Ate when I was born. No, I say this because my older sister has been constantly present in my life ever since I can remember. Like what Father Blaise said earlier, this was God's plan.
Although I'm not updated with your life, Kuya, because we don't see each other that often, you should know that I am super, super happy for you today. Because I can see that you really are genuinely happy right now. And you are a lucky man to have found Ate Ange. You're a funny and immature guy when we are together back at home. You have given me a lot of advice about growing up, and I feel like I could just relate with you more and more, and that I really had a good friend at home whenever you were in Cebu. Okay, I admit, sometimes I would really get excited if I knew you were coming home.
My groomsmen and my extended groomsmen, I've known you guys since we were kids. Although the years between our childhoods and the present may have led us to different paths of life, you guys have always had my back. You guys always made it feel like we never lost touch with one another. So thank you for giving me this gift of friendship and for extending this gift to Ange as well. Ange and I feel your love, and we thank you for that. To Ange's bridesmaids, thank you so much for showering Ange with all your love. You love her so much that you've thrown her 3, 4, or I think 5 bachelorette parties. I can't even keep track anymore. So thank you for contributing to this celebration of love and making the preparations leading to today fun and much less stressful for Ange.
Firstly, I'm grateful for Ian, for being the gentleman that he is, for being the kind, humble, patient, and generous person that he has shown me. And more importantly, I'm grateful to him for making me feel that he is determined to have a lasting lifetime partnership with Angeline.
Oh, this will be a year.
I don't speak out that much, Ate. I'm not very articulate with words, but thank you for protecting me. Growing up faster to take care of me, for being there for me, and knowing you, I'm sure you'll still be there for me in my future chapters. Thank you for being my constant everything. I'm really happy that you're another step closer to your dream.
This will be a year.
E, we've seen each other grow up. We've shared almost every milestone in our lives together. We've seen each other mature through the years. When you were younger, you kept saying and you kept sharing to me that one day you would grow up and you dreamed of marrying the love of your life. And you always said that I would be present when you marry her to be your best man. I am extremely grateful and happy that I can see that promise fulfilled tonight.
behind, and the disappearing ink will fade, leaving us with another empty page.
After her engagement, I wanted Ange to have her dream dress. So I immediately scheduled her dress fitting appointments on our trip to New York earlier this year. As if God really orchestrated it. Our hotel was right beside the store where we found her beautiful Monique Luillier dress. And Monique is a proud Cebuana. That is why today, my dearest cousin is now a Cebuana and is the most gorgeous and the happiest I've ever seen her.
Oh, this will be our year, as long as we're together.
Ada wasn't just my older sister. She was the person who would always come to my defense, even before she was a lawyer. She was the person who always thought of me first and took care of me when our parents were busy with work. She was the person who enrolled for me in school, picked me up in the middle of the night when I couldn't walk back from training. She is the person who would sleep with me in my room when I felt I needed some protection, or just company when I'm confined at the hospital. And that happened like twice.
I promise we will celebrate more happy days.
Everything is God's plan. Hindi po aksidente ang pagkita ni Ian at ni Angeline. Ian saw Angeline and thought, wow, she's so pretty. Ian had a crush on Angeline, naging infatuation, and through stroke of circumstances, they both belong in one cluster at the Ateneo Law School, and their relationship as classmates grew, were tested by hardships, sleepless nights, problems, and this couple came out victorious, and now they are stepping up to the next level of their relationship and a new phase of their lives, their marriage.
Ange went to law school, and then that was the first time actually that Ange never really called me because of any heartbreak. Because apparently she met Ian, who was always there for her when she was in pain, during her happy moments. And I thank Ian for being that person who Ange really wanted to marry. And if there's one thing that Ange was sure of, it was marrying Ian. In fact, she was already inviting us to the wedding even though she wasn't even engaged yet. So she was that prepared. And then after she got engaged, a month later, I was asking her, do you need any help? And then she was like, no, I got it all covered because I planned everything even before Ian proposed to me.
Angeline, do you take Ian your present for your lawful husband according to the rite of our Holy Mother, the Church?
Yes, I do.
And do you give yourself to him as his wife?
Yes, I do.
And Ian, do you give yourself to her as her husband?
Yes, I do.
Do you accept her as your lawful wife?
Yes, I do.
They were confident that they said yes. And if I remember it right, si Ian nakahinga ng maluwag. Sabi nga, you're really confident that you want to marry me? Of course, because I love you and I care for you. And at that instant, I knew that they are meant to be with one another.
Today, you officially have someone who'll protect and put you first always. I'm beyond happy that today, you have married someone who truly appreciates everything that is beautiful about you.
Be committed. The love will fade away, but this love based on will, choosing somebody, choosing your spouse, choosing to love him or her will be a great help in your marriage.
Ate, you're in good hands. Kuya Ian, Ate is fierce, protective, and at the same time, she will love you above herself and will always find compromise. She will think of you always and will exhaust every effort to support you and everything that you love. All this I guarantee from experience. Kuya Ian, you're in good hands.
Chong, I just want to say that I'm really happy for you because we've been talking about this for so long. We've been talking about your dream wedding, your dream husband, your future family, and your 12 kids. And I can't wait. I can't wait to be the ninang of all your children. And I'll always be here for you. And to Ian, I don't want to wish you a good luck because I know that you've been through a lot with Ange and you've kept up with her. But all I can say is thank you for loving my best friend the way she deserved to be loved.
Ian is the first of my 14 apos to get married. Now that group grows to 15 as we welcome Ange into our family. Mahal na mahal ka namin, Ange. Nagpapasalamat ako sa Diyos dahil muli niya akong binigyan na isang apo na maganda, mabait, dream of our life and especially with Ian. Thank you, Ange, for being with us. And hindi lang kami maligaya, we feel blessed. You're a blessing to us, and we love you.
What's the point of living if we're scared to lose each other?
I am grateful to Angeline for the many things that she is to me. She is my pride and my joy. For her inner strength, her fortitude, her grace, and kindness in everything that she does. Don't let her petite disposition mislead you. She is a fighter when the situation calls for it.
Marriage is a fulfillment of a dream, God's dream for the both of you. He brought you two together because He envisions you will become all He created you to be, and together you will live a full and happy life. God wants you to help each other become the best versions of yourself. You're a team now, made to complement, support, and love one another.
Even when the sun don't shine, give me your strength and show me your weakness.
Ian and Angeline, the love that you will profess right now is not a love based on emotions, based on the feeling. It is a commitment that you will give to one another through for better or for worse, for richer and poorer, till death do you part.
Thank you, Ian, or should I say Kuya Ian now? You were what our family needed, just to put us all together like this. I know love isn't easy, and as you mentioned, it fades. There will be ups and downs, but knowing your kind and patient heart, you and Ate will go through whatever challenges will come in your way.
Therefore, when you commit yourself to one another, you will commit to love even the weaknesses and imperfections of your partner.
Father Dan was right when he told Ange and I that God loves us because, look, just by the turnout of this evening, He has already showered us with not just our love for one another, but with the love of every single person here with us tonight. And for all this, we eternally thank God for the abounding love that He has shown us.
For
as long as I remember, my sister and I have spent family festivities twice, 2 Father's Days, 2 Mother's Days, 2 Christmases, etc. You get the picture. But tonight, it's really beautiful to see everyone together. Thank you everyone who is here. This is really something special for Ate. Like, you guys have no idea.
Ange, I know we haven't spent that much time hanging out, but for all those quick times I joined you and Ian over lunch, I knew from those moments that I could tell you anything without hesitation or judgment. But the one thing I truly admired in you was when you shared to me that the reason for you choosing St. Michael Church was because you wanted your family to be complete. And for me, that truly hit the spot. And I know in family, no one is ever forgotten.
To the Santayes and the Ibunas, thank you. Thank you so much for warmly receiving me, and as well as my whole family, into your homes and lives in these past months of preparation, culminating in this wonderful celebration tonight.
The search is over. You have found the best link in the world to God and to one another.
For you both, marriage isn't 50-50. You both have to give each other 110%. When things get hard, remember the way you felt today, your wedding day.
And I wouldn't miss it for the world.
You know, there's this one trait that I really love about you. You have this natural tendency to attract the love of everyone you interact with. It's not just you being an outgoing person, but it is more of you actually radiating that love. And I see it. Everyone in this room can see it tonight. And despite the abounding love that we feel right now, I promise to love you even more than all the love that everyone has shown us here tonight. You made me the happiest man alive to be able to call you my wife.
I'm thankful for her, for choosing this nice man, Ian, as her lifelong partner. She could not have chosen a better man. Thankful for giving me a son-in-law, but a son nonetheless. A son that I've always wanted. And may bonus pa, he plays golf too. Always eager to please me by indulging me whenever I could not get my own children to play with me. Thank you for always choosing to make me proud enough. To my new son-in-law, Ian or Ogie, please take care of my precious baby.
Tita Angel, Tita Rommel, my new mom and dad, rest assured that I will not fail to love and look after Ange for as long as I am breathing. You can certainly rely on me that I will be committed and I will stay committed to Ange for the rest of our lives and even beyond should the mysteries of life come.
So, my dear brothers and sisters, may I present to you our newly married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Canoy.